Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of What Happened. Today we'll be looking into a theme park built in Florida that once threatened Walt Disney World. In 1973, the then owners of the Ringling Bros Circus founded and built what was the beginnings of Circus World, just north of Haines City, Florida. The idea of Circus World was to combine carnival-based rides and circus acts and shows with a new winter headquarters for the Ringling Bros and Barnum and Bailey Circus. In 1973, the first building was a 27,000 square foot structure built to look like a giant circus tent. The tent housed a small circus museum, a model of the then proposed park, and a small IMAX theater. The small tent would be a preview showcase to show what was to come of Circus World in the near future. Eventually, the park expanded and built from what was the small showcase into a pretty big theme park. And over the next couple of years, there were new attractions added, such as circus shows, new displays in the museum, and actually a few rides. A wooden roller coaster, a Ferris wheel, and a carousel were built to give the theme park some actual attractions. Circus World also added a theater for the biggest part of the park, which is a show by the name of The Day the Circus Came to Town. The show involved a lot of audience participation. Audience members were even given a chance to try to walk on a tightrope or fly on a trapeze with safety precautions, of course. At this time, just down the road, Walt Disney World still had a bigger crowd than Circus World. The Felds, the then owners, had come up with an amazing idea that would have made Circus World right on par with Walt Disney World. A 19-story hotel that was shaped like an elephant. Yes, an elephant. The hotel was to have great theming, which made you feel like you were almost staying inside of a circus tent. The hotel was meant to be the icon of Circus World, almost like Cinderella's castle was to Walt Disney World. Circus World was becoming a rival to Walt Disney World, which forced the higher-ups at Disney to make some pretty crazy promises in order to keep the hype still at Disney after the Elephant Hotel was announced. Disney had a press conference and announced many things, most that would never happen. Lake Wilderness, which would be a swimming hole with white water so guests could raft on the lake of Bay Lake or something like that. The Imagineers also came up with the idea for Treasure Island, which would have probably put a stop to Circus World completely. Treasure Island was an island that had small lakes and waterfalls that the guests would have to travel through to find new things based on the 1950 film, Treasure Island. The attraction never came to life, so this was all we knew about this planned island. During the feud with Circus World, Disney actually collaborated with Ringling Bros to produce a Disney sing-along special titled Let's Go to the Circus. Eventually, Mattel had bought the rest of Circus World. Under the ownership of Mattel, they even added more attractions and rides. Most of them were animal-themed, and also a Wild Wild West show was added. By 1984, though, Mattel had given up and sold the theme park to a developer by the name of Jim Monaghan for a small sum of $10 million. Jim had also added more attractions just like Mattel, but sold the business in 1986 to the Orlando company Harcourt, Brace, and Jovanovich. The company was purchasing mostly every theme park in Orlando due to the success of Walt Disney World. They purchased Cypress Gardens, SeaWorld, and even Stars Hall of Fame. Harcourt, Brace, and Jovanovich then decided to drop the circus theme and rebrand it to a baseball theme, which led to Boardwalk and Baseball. Boardwalk and Baseball was essentially a baseball stadium that was on a boardwalk surrounded by rides and attractions. Harcourt Brace spent $25 million to create the new theme park. The theme park even housed a small Hall of Fame for baseball, of course. Boardwalk and Baseball had rethemed most of the rides that were already in Circus World and also built plenty of new attractions. The park was host to a few baseball teams and even was the host of an ESPN special quiz bowl game show by the name of Boardwalk and Baseball, Super Bowl of Sports Trivia. Boardwalk and Baseball was considered a big improvement over Circus World, but attendance was still low compared to other theme parks in Walt Disney World. Boardwalk and Baseball was closed in January of 1990. Pretty much everything except for the baseball stadium and the IMAX theater was destroyed in 2003. The baseball teams that did play home games at the stadium left. Everything was then destroyed. As of now, in March 2017, there is no remains of Circus World or Boardwalk and Baseball. In February 2017, it was announced that Ringling Bros and Barnum and Bailey Circus was filing for bankruptcy, which meant the legendary circus was coming to an end. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment down below and tell me what topic you want me to speak about next. Also, thank you everyone for the 500 subscribers. It has been a crazy ride with the rising view count of some of my videos, and I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you, seriously. Peace.